Hello and good early morning, or should I say good early Wednesday morning, everyone. And for this brief weather show, I'll be going over the expected weather pattern over the next couple of weeks. First off, let's examine of where we are right now. As you can see right here, for my viewers that don't really know what this really means at all, is this right here, this is the jet stream. This dip in the jet stream is called a trough of low pressure. And a trough of low pressure is simply an area where there's cooler temperatures. And currently the cooler temperatures are situated over portions of the northern plains through the northeast. But as you can see, our weather pattern is already changing with the developing ridge right here, warmer conditions developing right here, and a very strong trough that is about to slam the western United States in a day or so. Okay, so as we continue to move on, as you can see right here, the trough is really starting to deepen off the coast of Washington. 36, late Friday, Saturday. Really, really strong area of trough of low pressure here in the western United States, and especially over the Pacific Northwest, folks. And the return of the heat builds back in the southeast and the east coast once again. Moving on. The trough of low pressure continues to deepen and goes further south into California, so it's encompassing much and much of the western United States. And let's move on to hour 72. Continuing. The ridge is continuing to get stronger in the Ohio Valley, East Coast, and Southeast, but the trough of low pressure continuing to dig further and further deeper. As we head into Sunday, continuing to move east, watch it as it moves further east and as the heat ridge continues to stay in place. By about Tuesday, we're continuing to see the trough of low pressure move into the central and northern plains, and by hour 132 we have the cold front over here in western Nebraska, and through South Dakota and North Dakota and through the Texas Panhandle. Continues to move eastward. A storm system spins up storms along the cold front. Could be some severe weather, but really at this time of year there really is not any instability or good enough instability for a good severe weather outbreak. So maybe some strong storms. We'll just have to pay attention to how much parameters and how much severe weather comes up along the front. But definitely am expecting a strong cold front mid next week over the Central Plains. Continues to move south, and hour 168, the cold front is over southern Kansas, central Missouri, and central Illinois. And continuing to move east to the Great Lakes, the hurricane in the Atlantic curves north. Yeah, another one bites the dust, I know. Hour 204 continues to move in the Great Lakes. Cold front even going into the south, so another reprieve from the heat, it seems like. More building of the trough in the Great Lakes once again, and it moves southwest into the Central Plains, so even more cooler air. Even as we can see, another trough developing right here, so deja vu all over again. Dips like this, we have a bit of a ridge in the western U.S. and a trough here in the Central Plains, Great Lakes, and East Coast. So, big story. Cooler weather here in Omaha and the Central Plains departs this week, and it heats up over the Central Plains, basically in the 80s, near 90 over Omaha. But as you head towards the southeast and east coast, 90s and near 100. And into the Omaha area, cold front should come through mid next week, giving a shot of another storm, more storms, and more cooler weather, probably in the 70s. And this will continue to move further southeast later next week as the trough deepens over in this area. So hang in there, we're going to get more heat, then we're going to get more cold or cooler air later next week. I thank you for tuning in.